my experience and my observation is that most women are men in skirts, meaning that the way their presence, their being, the way we roll in the world, it's very masculine because we've been conditioned and programmed out of our feminine. And when I say, I don't mean feminist movement in the world, I want to be a fireman or a football player. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how to be a woman in your being. What is the distinction between feminine power and masculine power? And we've been conditioned and trained to be men in skirts. We do everything like men. We compete like men. I said this on the R Spot a few weeks ago. I said, most women want their boyfriend to act like their girlfriend, chatting, shopping. But when the man comes home, what they meet is another dude.
Have a deep desire to submit deeply.
I'll just be honest with you. You're fairly masculine, and I could see that you're trying to change, but those masculine tendencies come out a lot, and I've noticed it from the conversation.
We can see it clearly.
And here's the thing. I'm a very masculine guy, and I've had to turn up my masculinity to deal with you. So that already tells me what it is. Like, I have to get you in your place multiple times, which, to be honest with you, guys don't want to do, right? This is why men typically prefer younger girls that haven't had experiences, because they're going to just be more naturally feminine, because it's just natural. They haven't dealt with hard things and have baggage and, have to suppress that part of their brain because they haven't dealt with it. When a girl does deal with it, she has to kind of figure out when to turn it on and off, and it might just come out at times when it might not be opportune.
Well, that's modern society. We're the feminine women, if you'd let me finish. In my
if you let us finish,
hold on. Let me make this very clear, ladies. You're on our podcast.
I was literally going to answer that question, though. That's the reason why I said that.
Look.
I was getting to it.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Like, this is our podcast. We dictate the terms. If I ask you a clarification question, answer the question. I don't want no fucking back talk. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not some simp, whatever it may be. You're on our shit. Don't forget that. I don't need the attitude. Okay? If I ask you a clarification question, answer the question. Just keep it pushing. Right? This isn't your show. I see you trying to come here and assert dominance. This isn't
I'm not trying to assert dominance.
You've done it multiple times. Let's move on. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So we're talking with one person the whole time and only one
I don't give a fuck what you think. It's our show. If we want to continue to hear the blabbery,
that's fine.
We're going to do it. Okay? Let me make that very fucking clear. It's our shit, not yours. Okay? And if you don't like it, you can get up and leave.
Right now.
Yep. Cool?
jump your goofy ass again. Now beat that, bitch ass nigga. Pay for this shit. Hurry up.
No,
pay for that shit and hurry up. Or drop your ass again. Touch me, then I'm gonna drop
stop
you.
video for it.
Please
Help
touch
me. You got my key.
Please touch me,
help
bitch.
you.
No,
Help you.
I wish that people in general, but especially black men, understood that a lot of the times our anxiety as black women shows up as irritation or aggression, but we are not necessarily angry. We never really get that pass to be like, you hear about white women tears, but when a black woman cries, she's looking for sympathy. When a black woman is irritated or has an anxiety or is overwhelmed or is overstimulated, she's with an attitude. When a black woman needs help, she doesn't get help. So when we go out and get the help that we need to get, then we're too masculine and we shouldn't have done it anyway. And we need to depend on the same men that say that we're not desirable. So I wish we, as a culture, dived more into the mental health.
I felt like you was making it seem like it's a problem.
But you're comparing.
What's a problem? What's a problem?
That the woman is masculine. I'm just saying
that is a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
That's a problem for him.
Yeah,
Would you agree that feminine men are a problem?
Yes.
Okay, so if you are going to say that feminine men are a problem, then you must look at the other side of the coin and say masculine women are also a problem.
Absolutely.
But I also look at it like a lot of women are in their masculine because they're defensive.
It doesn't matter why they are. I'm telling you, you're saying why, but I'm saying it's a problem regardless of the why. For example, if I'm a bum and homeless, you don't give a fuck why I'm homeless. You just care that I am homeless. Right?
Yeah.
Why is it that women always want us to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, listen to your explanation, listen to your sob story, but you guys would never give a fuck about my story if I was a brokey? No, for real. No, because my thing is, y'all don't give a fuck about our excuses. If we're a loser, we're a loser. We play video games, eating Cheetos, whacking off whatever it may be. Yo, can you stop interrupting?
Can you let me talk?
No, because I'm talking.
Then you talk, and then I'll talk.
Just be quiet.
Okay.
Like, no, you don't talk when I talk.
I don't know your life, right? However, when you're speaking like this and you're saying, okay, yeah, maybe you've had to become more masculine, right? To get ahead. Maybe your masculine is picking feminine men.
Whoa.
Because masculine and feminine complement one another. They complement one another. Maybe you're picking feminine men. Maybe you're picking insecure men.
She's deep in that love, boy.
You know one thing I've always said, and I actually want to hear your opinion on this. I've always said, oh, that one hurt.
That one. Oh, yeah, the chest. Yeah.
You know one thing I've always said I always said to myself, I said, I recognize that I have these masculine features. Okay. But I've always wanted someone whose masculinity overpowers my femininity.
No.
So I think that's where the submission comes in.
No, hang on. It's not his masculinity overpowering your femininity. You want his masculinity to overpower your masculinity. because men only overpower
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I wanted, that was my phrasing.
Right.
That was my phrasing. His masculinity should overpower my masculinity to bring out my femininity.
But two masculines can't work.
Right, and so when...
But that's where the femininity comes in. That's the extent to I agree with, which I said in the beginning, that I don't mind submitting to a person in that aspect, because, yeah.
So you basically saying, this is what you're saying. You want someone to conquer you.
What do you mean conquer me?
You're saying you want his masculine to battle with your masculine.
I don't want to always feel like I have to do everything. It's like when it comes to a relationship, I think because I've always been the person who's like kind of the provider, who's the masculine energy. It's like I don't want to have to go into a relationship and feel like I have to do everything.
There you go. Like what
Sarah.
Like what Sarah said. That means you're just picking bad guys.
But you're picking feminine men.
You're always putting yourself in that position.
But the reason why you're picking feminine men is because you're in your masculinity.
There you go.
You're not in your femininity. And so when it comes back to the video that we're talking about with Ali, she was talking about being feminine and being submissive, right? And that's the reason why she got a man. And I feel like a lot of women out there today who are single and wondering why they're single, I'm not saying that's you, but I'm saying a lot of women that are out there, they don't realize because masculine men do not want to deal with masculine women. They want feminine women. And so when I've heard a lot of women say, I'll be feminine for the right man. Femininity, to me, is not a switch that you turn on and off. No. It's just something that you are. Just like if you're masculine, you're masculine. Yeah. If a man said to a woman, I'll be masculine for the right woman, they'll be like, oh, what's this guy talking about? Like, what?
He would get joked on.
Honestly, deep it, right? Think of it like this. If I as a man come up to you and say, oh, like, I'm a feminine guy until I meet the right woman, how are you going to feel? You're not going to feel attracted to me.
Not at
all. So therefore, it's one of those things where you have to come and be what you would want your partner to be in a relationship.
That makes sense. I have a question. So, because me personally, I'm not going to give up my career life. That's not going to happen. So my question is, okay, how do I still maintain, if I want to be in a relationship, how do I maintain the career life and still balance a feminine energy?
Most single mothers raise their sons to be wives and their daughters to be husbands. Let me tell you why. When you see single mothers, right, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be in their masculine energy. They're the one that they're dependent on financially. So what do those sons see? Those sons grow up to see, okay, here's a woman who tells me what to do. Here's a woman who I have to depend on financially. That's what I'm going to look for when I look for a girlfriend. The daughters see, oh, a woman, she's in a position of power. She tells men what to do. She acts like a masculine figure. She's a provider. That's what I'm going to be. And that's what I'm going to look for in a man who I could tell what to do. This is why children raised in single-family households have the highest divorce rate and the lowest marriage rate, because majority of the people in America are not raised by single-mother households. Majority of women in America are very feminine. Majority of men in America are very masculine. They understand they have to be the leader. They have to be providing financially. And this is why it's so difficult for people raised in single-family households to have stable relationships and to find a husband or a wife, because they don't know nothing about that. They've never seen marriage.
Nigga, where you going? Pay for the goddamn food. Pay for the damn food. Pay for the damn food. What would y'all do if a nigga invited you out and they can't pay for the food?
Anyone, sir.
And you not gonna pay? What you mean? What the fuck is going on? He invited me out. You invited me out and you can't pay? What you mean?
Crazy, y'all. That's crazy.
Your ass cause you broke and you ain't got no money.
She crazy. She crazy. Y'all.
He invited me out and he can't fucking pay.
Crazy. Crazy.
What the fuck do you mean?
2023, man.
What do you mean? I'm not paying for nothing. And I'm gonna record your ass and you getting posted. He invited me out and talking about he don't got no fucking money and he can't fucking pay.
crazy, y'all. She crazy. But yeah, I'm finna leave, man, because she's talking crazy.